Hey everyone, I'm back. As promised, I told you we were going to work on the bi-weekly budget. When Jeremy and I decided to sit down and do this, we had to throw these cards away. Here's the deal. I wanted to feel important. I wanted to feel like my paycheck was going somewhere, so I rearranged the cards to make it look like I was paying the house payment and the Jeep payment, when really my check used to go completely to debt. So I did feel good. I mean, it's all coming out of the same checking account, everything like that, but I am a government employee. So with the government shutdown, we're coming up on my first payday where I'm actually probably not going to get paid. So these, not going to work now. So we're going to sit down and we're going to start all over and you get to watch. Okay, so what we're going to be doing with the new budget that we do is, even though my check should be deposited on Monday and Jeremy doesn't get paid till Friday, it'll work out because it's actually not going to be there. We're going to wait until Friday and actually not touch it. So this is going to be different for us. I don't like doing this. I like taking it out as soon as it got in there and putting it into the appropriate places. We've thought about going down our card and then when my check ran out, just marking the card and then picking up when Jeremy's check comes in. But for right now, we're just going to focus on Fridays and my check be designated all toward the debt. So hopefully those will get us back on the snowball. A lot of people say that you should start saving right now. If you are a government employee, this is the first time in 2019, but that was the third time in 2018. It hit last year a couple different times, and being that we are on the Dave Ramsey plan, it actually helped us, so it wasn't a real big surprise. I was actually in training the last time, so they sent me home, resent me back down. All that money we actually just put away for a just in case, or what's going to happen next, or anything. So when I was done doing my training in February, we had a couple $1,000s that we just plumped on. I think it was a Chase credit card. Yeah, we do have a Chase left, but we liked credit cards so much I had duplicates. So we paid off a vehicle. I know there was another credit card in there also. I think we paid it off a total of 3 things by the time I was done with training, because we realized we didn't need that money for an emergency where we were doing just fine. So we took it all and we dispersed it through our debt and went through like 3 big debts very early in the year. So I'm going to show you exactly how we divide the paycheck. We've waited so we could do this video. Jeremy's coming home very soon and you're going to see him, and we're going to actually show you exactly what app we use, how we divide the money. Okay, I have Jeremy. We're about to show you what budget app we use, and we're going to start and go through actual numbers and do this. Welcome to our budget night. Instead of stuffing our envelopes, we use an electronic checkbook. We tried to use Dave's Every Dollar, but I'd already had this one on my phone, so we just kept it. Each, you can see right here, like Quicken Loans would be an envelope. Ezra, our nephew, is an envelope. Discover's an envelope, and we go down. So everything is in our envelope. We tried to do actual envelopes with cash, but it didn't work because, like, when Jeremy was coming home, if you move it down a little bit more, he's going to actually start. He's going to go into the Timberland. We have the cards sitting right here. So he's going to start transferring money into each envelope. So we deposit what was put into our Federal Credit Union. He's going to go through each and every one, transfer the money and save it. And that way we're putting money into each envelope. All right. Our phones are all matched up. We went through all of our cards and we took everything out of our Timberland and we entered them into our budget. Now comes not so great part. Right. Because now we have to get all our receipts out that we didn't enter. And usually you want to enter these that night, but because we were making this video, we saved them all for you. So we separate them into like items, and then what we're going to do is, oh, look, there's another giant eagle one. You want to show the camera that one? Look, lots of our money go here.
Stay there.
Yeah, it's crazy. Food is our biggest expense, our groceries, and so much that it's more than our mortgage. We've been doing this for 2 years now. Wouldn't you say this is our third year?
Third year, yeah.
Third year, no credit cards. It actually makes you sit down together. Usually we're not this close.
Never.
And you actually have to talk to each other. You need to use your phones and you have to put them in individually and make everything sync up. We don't hold our phones together. We don't do anything like that. We actually have to talk. Hey, is your Netflix account, 105, or is your Netflix account, -2? Makes you communicate. All right, so we are actually going to enter all this in and show you what happens. All right. Show them what we're doing.
We're going to go into groceries. We're going to take Giant Eagle.
And we're actually going to do this on both our phones. That way everything matches up. But like I said, usually there's not this many because we do this every night. We saved it so you can see this video. All right, so when we're done adding everything up, we've done the budget, put it all into our phones. We've taken out all our receipts. And I asked Jeremy, what's your net worth? Jeremy, tell me your net worth. Okay, now remember, Timberland says there's only $9.23 in there. Really, the net worth is $2,776.83. But we have a problem. Because on my phone, I'm showing $27.62.62. So now communication comes in. We got to go find it. Okay, we are... You okay? Yeah. Okay, we're finally fixed. Our phone's even up. Everything's good. Everything's in the budget. Technically, we have $9.23 in the Timberland that we actually need to stick somewhere. It should go on the Chase because it's the next debt. We're going to leave it in there until I start getting paid so we know what we're doing. And the reason we found out that our phones work for us best is because I used to call Jeremy and I used to say, hey, on your way home, pick up a gallon of milk. And he said, I can't, you have the grocery envelope. So we found an app that actually worked on both our phones and we divided it up, the accounts, into our envelopes. So when Jeremy's on his way home from work and I need a gallon of milk, I can call him and say, hey, pick up a gallon of milk, and you do what?
Pick up a gallon of milk.
And then what do you do?
We bring up a receipt, take it out of our phone.
Exactly. So everything adds up and we're not spending what we shouldn't be spending.
All right.
Right? Okay?
Same way if I call you and say, pick up 6-pack or a 12-pack or whatever.
You're right. And as long as you have money in that budget accounted for those things, you can pick that stuff up. All right, we hope this helps you out. Like, subscribe, and we'll try to keep you updated when I get money. All right? Bye.